Go Martinez to the blue corner.
I was happy when I saw Nico Martinez on this roster. He actually made his pro debut at 125 pounds. He was the Fury Amateur 135-pound champ. He pulled off one of the coolest closed guard to Williams guard to omoplata to armbar submission victory I've ever seen. He's been a ton of fun to watch ever since. Nico Martinez on the stage. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Jordan Holly.
All right, we got Jordan Holly making his way to the stage. A Houston competitor out of the Holy Grail. We saw him last in San Antonio at Cowboys Dance Hall. And man, he was able to go out there, put on a performance, get the finish, and call his shot to be in this tournament. I'm really excited to see him get out here and perform. Let's see what he can do tonight in this 8-man tournament. Hand it off the ring.
We look at our tail of the tape. Holly 10 years older. Martinez taller. Both guys again coming in under. Great match to finish out these quarterfinals. Here's Wayne.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 7-minute time limit. In the first round of our 8-man tournament for $5,000. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing Simple Man Martial Arts, here is Nico Martinez. And introducing his opponent across the stage, fighting out of the red corner. Representing the Holy Grail, this is Jordan Holly. Your referee in charge, Austin O'Rande.
All right, pay attention to the guard of Martinez and the leg locks, Jordan Holly.
Could have guessed that it would be a guard pull from Jordan Holly. He's very comfortable on his leg lock game. In fact, his gym would be considerably one of those leg locking gyms where that's kind of like their main forte.
Yeah, I remember seeing Jordan Holly, what, a decade ago, doing leg locks before leg locks were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico, going to be really smart here on, overcommitting any legs. He's going to really try to control the hands to not let Holly underhook the thigh. So he can put, just like that, using a crossface to try to stifle it. Decent entry here from Holly.
Holly's going to be very comfortable rolling inverted. He's got a good bite on the bend of the knee of the leg, but couldn't quite get the bottom of the leg to extend, so he wasn't able to lock the leg in.
Yeah, Nico also had his shin wedged behind the Achilles of Holly, and that was stopping him from isolating that ankle joint, looking to hit whatever attack he was looking to hit. And a nice old school butterfly guard here.
Good easy entries to K-guard from here. You need a little bit of an elevation on those hips, though.
So yeah, old school butterflies like the double underhooks. More modern butterfly is the shoulder crunch. And then the mid school is the Andre Galvao, one underhook, one butterfly hooking leg, one base leg.
Kind of moving over to that one butterfly and then back to the two, playing around with the double position.
And Nico's actually doing a really good job not allowing Holly to enter the positions he wants. Nico did a good job kind of crowding that knee, trying to force an entry into half guard. Holly's able to reinsert that left knee.
He almost was able to get the knees pinned together, but Holly did a good job of bringing his knees back out. Good little scramble now into the front headlock position.
Yeah, notice Holly's left hand was right on the chin. They call that grip a chin strap. Nico, though, trying to counter with the potential back take here. Holly hip to it, builds his base back up.
The willingness of Holly to go inverted and try to roll underneath is it's a heavy action, It's very surprising when he goes for it. Martinez is doing a good job when he reacts to keep his feet protected.
And then Nico over at Simple Man and doing MMA, he'll be really comfortable pressuring on top, wrestling, scrambling. That's, you know, kind of that gym's style. And for MMA, you have to know how to hit that action. On the butterfly again, but Nico's really shutting it down with that underhook and his head pressure.
Holly does a good job of pummeling his feet through and re-extending the butterflies. You saw him just hit a single butterfly sweep.
Yeah,
really good job of like tying his feet around the inside of the legs.
And he didn't get on top with it in terms of Nico being in bottom position, but he did use the butterfly to get to this front headlock position.
He's trying to feed through to the back.
Interesting, now we're going to see Nico playing guard, which is where he's shined the most in the past. But this will also give Holly potential entries into the ankles. Again, we've not seen any time spent in closed guard. That's just one thing you'll notice in these high-level submission-only no-gi matches. The top player knows to stay out of the closed guard. There's just no good that can happen from the top man in that position. Just over 2 minutes to go. I really like when they do these 8-man brackets. They did the heavyweights once, and that Dan Manisow guy, he just mother's milked everybody.
Yeah, I remember.
It was
that
cool,
one.
but it was also like it was rough to watch in a good way.
Yeah,
That was a big man.
I think I competed on that card actually. That's how I remember everybody coming back and their faces were crushed by Dan, and I was like, "Ooh."
I like half wanted to have him break down the technique for me, but the other half was like, absolutely not. I'll go watch a YouTube video about it.
Yeah. That's a big man. I think you had to look up at him when you interviewed him.
Yeah. There's, do we have a pass?
Nice.
Yeah, a reverse body lock here from Martinez.
It seems like Holly's starting to get a little bit more comfortable in the control pattern.
It's a very weird position. Nico uses it, though. It's a nice little reversal. He used that reverse body lock. I was curious to see if he'd be able to use it to reverse him, and he did. Sometimes if guys stand up with it, you can pick them up and literally, like, cheerleader style or flip them.
Yeah.
It's cool.
He said, hold on, let me put this hair up.
Hey, if anyone gets it, Austin Arande gets it. He's had the most beautiful hair in the Houston MMA or Houston Jiu-Jitsu scene for as long as I can remember.
He said,
putting Farrah Fawcett to shame.
You said you need a hair tie? I got 3.
1 minute remaining in this match. 1 minute remaining.
Ooh, Nico in on a Darce choke or Anaconda choke.
And it's deep. He's got the lock in.
Oh, nice. This is cool. I think this is Anaconda because it's under the armpit.
It's not enough to make Holly worry, but that was the deepest catch, making Holly force submission attempts.
So if he can figure for his arms, it'll be catch versus catch. If he doesn't figure 4, though, I know he's got the short arm.
Oh.
I think Nico,
30 seconds
Nico may be ahead now.
Holly's got some work. He needs to slap a submission attempt on him.
Yeah, he does. He does get to mount. Okay, this is action. This is dominant positioning.
I mean, this is where I'm hitting a no-gi Ezekiel as fast as possible.
Looking for the head and arm choke.
10 seconds.
Man. I mean, that Anaconda was a legit catch. And man, if Holly had a little more, this head and arm choke, this is also a legit catch.
Man, that's a close match.
This is a close match. That was a fun one.
I couldn't tell you who I thought won that.
Yeah, same. Again, I'm glad I'm not judging.
Looks like Nico's wearing a little battle scar from the match, a little head bump maybe.
All right, we have the decision. Here's Wayne with the winner in our final quarterfinals match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 7-minute time limit has expired. So we go to referee Austin Orende for your decision. Your winner of the match, Jordan Holly.
Honestly, snatching up that last head and arm choke is what did it.
And
he
mount,
was able to get to mount, get the dominant position.
A clutch victory.